Deep in Australia's Northern Territory, just a short drive south of Darwin, lies Litchfield National Park, a landscape shaped by water, stone, and time. This is where nature flows freely, and ancient forces still carve the land. The park is known for its dramatic waterfalls, crystal-clear plunge pools, and rugged sandstone cliffs. Florence Falls and Wangi Falls are among the most iconic, pouring into natural swimming holes surrounded by tropical forest. These waters offer a peaceful escape from the region's dry heat, attracting visitors and wildlife alike. But Litchfield is more than just waterfalls. The magnetic termite mounds are a wonder of natural engineering, standing tall like stone sculptures across the savanna. These towering structures are perfectly aligned with the Earth's magnetic field, a mystery of instinct and survival. As you walk through monsoon forests and rocky plateaus, you'll find signs of ancient Aboriginal culture, where the land still holds spiritual meaning and stories that go back thousands of years. Litchfield feels alive. It hums with birdsong, the rustle of wallabies, and the steady rhythm of falling water. Scientists believe these formations began forming millions of years ago, from seashells broken down into lime-rich sand. Over time, rain, erosion, and desert winds exposed the hard limestone beneath, leaving behind these dramatic stone monuments. Some are just a few feet high, while others stretch several meters into the air. Their shapes are sharp, jagged, twisted, sculpted over thousands of years by wind, water, and time. When the light shifts across the desert, the shadows of the pinnacles move like ghostly figures across the dunes, creating a scene that feels almost unreal. In the heart of Western Australia, where golden sands meet endless skies, lies a strange and otherworldly place. The Pinnacles Desert, located within Nambung National Park. This desert is unlike anything else on Earth. Rising from the sand are thousands of ancient limestone pillars, standing tall like silent sentinels across the landscape. Despite the harsh conditions, life finds a way here. Emus and kangaroos wander through the pillars, just west of Sydney lies a place where deep valleys and ancient forests stretch into the mist. The Blue Mountains. This vast region is named after the soft blue haze that rises from the eucalyptus trees, wrapping the mountains in a dreamlike glow. It's a land of rugged cliffs, hidden waterfalls, and quiet trails that lead deep into nature's heart. The landscape here is dramatic. Sandstone escarpments drop suddenly into dense rainforest, carved by rivers over millions of years. Waterfalls like Wentworth and Katoomba plunge from great heights, their sound echoing through silent valleys. Among the most iconic sights is the Three Sisters, a trio of towering rock formations standing side by side, according to Aboriginal legend. They were once three sisters turned to stone, a story that still carries meaning and mystery today. The Blue Mountains are part of a vast World Heritage Area. Home to rare plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Walk through the misty forest, and you may hear the call of a lyrebird or see a crimson rosella flashing between the trees. Stretching along the southern coast of Australia, the Great Ocean Road is more than just a drive. It is a journey through one of the world's most breathtaking coastal landscapes. Winding for over 200 kilometers, this scenic route hugs the edge of cliffs, cuts through lush rainforest, and opens up to endless views of the wild Southern Ocean. The road was built by returning soldiers after the First World War, carved by hand as a memorial to their fallen comrades. Today it stands as both a tribute and a masterpiece of nature and human effort combined. Along the way, towering rock formations rise from the sea. The most famous are the 12 Apostles, giant limestone stacks shaped by wind and waves. Over millions of years, though time has claimed some of them, what remains is hauntingly beautiful. They stand like ancient guardians, holding steady as the ocean crashes at their feet. Beyond the cliffs, the road leads to rainforest paths. Rising proudly above the waters of Sydney Harbour, the Sydney Harbour Bridge is one of Australia's most iconic landmarks, a symbol of strength, connection, and timeless design. Built from steel and standing tall since the early 1930s, this massive structure links the heart of the city with the northern shores. Carrying trains, cars, bikes, and people across its wide span every day, often called the Kothanger. Because of its unique shape, the bridge is more than just a way to get from one place to another. It is a piece of living history. Its construction was a marvel of its time, a project of ambition, precision, and human endurance. Workers climbed high above the harbor without the modern safety tools we have today. Their bravery forever tied to the bridge's legacy. From below, the bridge frames the skyline. From above, it offers one of the most breathtaking views in all of Sydney. Visitors can climb to its summit, where the wind rushes past and the entire city stretches out in every direction. Bondi Beach, a name that echoes far beyond the shores of Australia, just a short distance from Sydney's city centre. Bondi is not only a beach, it is a way of life, with golden sands stretching wide and waves that roll in endlessly from the Pacific Ocean. This is one of the world's most famous coastal destinations. From sunrise to sunset, Bondi lives in motion. Surfers carve through the waves, swimmers dive into the deep blue, and locals jog along the coastal paths with the ocean breeze at their backs. The Bondi to Coogee walk traces the cliffs, offering sweeping views of sea and sky, with every step connecting you to the rhythm of nature. The beach itself is a wide arc of soft sand, lined with cafes, art murals, and the laid-back energy of Australian surf culture. It's a place where people from all walks of life gather: backpackers, artists, families, and sun-seekers. The atmosphere is always open, always buzzing, always free. On one end of the beach lies the Bondi Icebergs, a seawater pool that has become a symbol of the area. Here, beneath the warm waters of Australia's northeast coast, lies one of the most extraordinary wonders of the natural world, the Great Barrier Reef, stretching for over 2,000 kilometers. This living system is the largest coral reef on Earth, so vast it can even be seen from space. The reef is made up of thousands of individual reefs and hundreds of islands, formed over millions of years by tiny coral polyps. Together, they create a vibrant underwater world, a place of color, movement, and life. Every corner holds something new. Brightly colored fish dart through coral gardens. Sea turtles glide silently by. Giant clams, rays, and reef sharks move gracefully through the clear, warm water. This ecosystem supports an incredible diversity of marine life. From the smallest seahorse to massive humpback whales that pass through its waters, the reef is alive with constant activity. It is a place of balance, fragile yet powerful, ancient yet ever-changing. Above the surface, the beauty continues. Small tropical islands, white sandy beaches, and calm lagoons invite visitors to explore. In the heart of the Coral Sea, surrounded by the turquoise waters of the Great Barrier Reef, lies Whitsunday Island, the largest of the 74 islands that make up the Whitsundays, untouched and serene. This island is a place where nature reveals its most graceful side. At the heart of Whitsunday Island is Whitehaven Beach, a stretch of pure white silica sand. So fine, it feels like silk under your feet. The sand here does not retain heat, making it cool to walk on even during the hottest days. It curves gently along the shoreline, meeting shallow waters that shift between shades of blue and green with the changing tides. At Hill Inlet, the view becomes almost surreal. Here, the sea swirls into the sand, creating a natural canvas of patterns and color. From above, it looks like a painting in motion, soft, shifting, and unlike anything else on Earth. The island is part of a national park, rich with wildlife and native plants. In the heart of Australia's red centre, rising from the vast desert plains, stands Uluru, one of the most sacred and iconic landmarks in the country. This massive sandstone monolith, glowing deep red under the sun, is not just a geological wonder. It is a spiritual heartland, a place of deep meaning and timeless presence. Uluru is believed to be over 500 million years old. It stands more than 300 meters tall and stretches nearly 4 kilometers in length, but it is not its size that makes it so powerful. It is the feeling it carries, a quiet strength, a sense of ancient wisdom. For the Anangu people, the traditional custodians of this land. Uluru is a sacred site. Its surface is marked with caves, carvings, and paintings that tell stories passed down through countless generations. Stories of creation, of spirit beings, of land and life. As the light changes throughout the day, so does Uluru. At sunrise, it glows softly with shades of pink and gold. By sunset, it burns deep red, casting long shadows across the desert. Standing proudly on the edge of Sydney Harbour, the Sydney Opera House is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world. A masterpiece of architecture, art, and imagination. With its soaring white sails reaching toward the sky, it reflects both the energy of the city and the rhythm of the sea. Designed by Danish architect Jørn Utzon and completed in the early 1970s, the Opera House was bold, visionary, and ahead of its time. Its unique design pushed the limits of engineering and became a symbol of creativity and ambition. From a distance, it appears to float on the water, a sculptural form that changes shape with the light and the angle. Up close, its tiled shells reveal intricate patterns and textures, perfectly blending art and structure. Inside, the Opera House is alive with music, dance, theater, and performance. It hosts artists and audiences from around the world, filling its halls with sound, stories, and celebration. But even when quiet, the building speaks. It tells a story of bold ideas and enduring beauty, set against the backdrop of Sydney Harbour. With the bridge on one side and the open sea beyond, the Opera House is more than just a performance space.